too much. There was
Yes.
not too much broker in the Turkey, even in the Ukraine, Odessa. You know, which I know very well since '95 to Ukraine and Russia as well. I will give the information for Istanbul Strait firstly, because mostly owners or charters face problem in this strait. Igor has opened the chart. You know, since Ottoman, this strait is very important for everybody. In 1923, we have a war, you know, first war. After the first war, we have some agreements with the England, France, and other countries. Then 36, we definitely control the straits. We say that the mantra. And maybe, you know, at the past, in the Turkish Strait, vessel passed two ways. There was no one ways. There was no any control, no any documentation, nothing. It was. But 95 to the all control, to the giving the coastal salvage, and they made step-by-step progress. They established the VTS and other rules. And maybe you see at the charts, some sectors, all vessels should contact with the authorities. Then she can take the passage permission. Now it's very strict, and what we are doing, especially when your vessel is coming, they are sending some documents. Maybe you know, if you control the vessels. Too much documents, especially. We'll be taking these documents, and now at the new system, everything is digital system. We are loading everything. Then VTS control, and they confirming you, and they giving to you confirmation message that this vessel is recorded to strait. When your vessel is coming, for example, Black Sea, firstly, when it comes to pink sector, Turkey, they contact with this VTS. This is the pink sectors we are calling the SP2. This is the very important. Even whatever you send, okay, as master. Now, if you check at the your masters, so much confirmation it needs. For example, safety equipment, no any problem on board, cargo details, everything. Okay, but at the final sector Turkey, they are giving the masters, giving all information to the VTS again. For example, at the SP1.
Mustafa, hold on a second. What is the VTS?
VTS is video traffic sector. You know, all over the world, there is maybe, if there is a captain in here, in the Dover, we can see, in the Malacca Strait, I remember there was, and even Europe west sides, there is for such sectors controlling the traffic schedules and traffic information they are giving. Okay, now after '95, we started this system for sector of the passage, especially after some tankers collision in the strait. I think 2000 or something like this the time, and Turkey decided to make such organization. Also now this organization is not only for traffic safety, also now is very good revenue for the Turkish government. Maybe you know this week is again increased the Turkish Strait tariff, even ports into there, about 15%. You know, it's at the 1936, Turkey made some agreement and at this agreement there is some tariff. This tariff is golden, okay? U.S. golden system, money exchange rate. Turkey last 2 years didn't apply to this system, but when also you know before I can tell to use Russian-Ukraine war also is give the chance to Turkey. Why? Before Turkey has tried to do it, but Russia as Ukraine make the strict objection, okay? And Turkey didn't do it. And I remember at the Russia they tried they arrested the vessels. Also in Ukraine, I remember Mariupol, Odessa, most of the Turkish vessels cannot call, okay? But when you have war and Turkey find a way to make such increase. Now I think maybe 2-3 times already increased the level. For example, I can tell, I calculate with this such price inclusion. If your vessel is, for example, 5,000 NRT, okay, you can consider for light dues, you can pay mostly 5,000. It means 20,000, you pay 20,000, okay? Like this level, 90% or 95%, okay? If your vessel is, for example, 10,000 NRT, you can be sure for light dues only you pay $10,000 plus sanitary, half, and pilotage. It means very huge money. It's already if you use the pilot, you pay for example 10,000 to vessel that great vessels. You can pay. It take two pilots for straight. I think $15,000, $16,000 you pay minimum. No, not 16. Sorry, $20,000 you can pay the money to the Turkish government. Now already increased. Maybe you hear also we have now tried to make one more strait from Black Sea to Marmara Sea. Turkish government trying to do it, but there is a big objection. Okay, Istanbul Strait. What is the important? Also, it's about 17 miles. It's very hard navigation places because too much current, too much problem. That's why we suggest to vessels, if your masters don't know this strait, take the pilot. Okay. What is this important? Also, if you at the past, especially. Most of the agents don't know. VTS giving the opportunity to passage to the pilot vessels. Okay, for example, yesterday I faced one 15,000 deadweight vessel. Didn't request pilot, but we suggest take it, and she passed straight without delay because government VTS don't want to vessel pass without pilot. You know they are on the money. Okay, this is very important. This is the 4 chapters especially. That's why I will not explain to you why there is too much current. You know, it's Black Sea is high level, in Strait is low level. There is a current over. There is a Marmara Sea less level. There is a underground current. That's why too much current. This is very difficult for the captains. If there is a southwest wind, too much problem. Okay. Vessels when they come, I said the sector Turkey, they have contact with the VTS. And they can wait at there for entrance time. According to calculation, I see the one it is for a report. that why they are keeping the strait opening 8 or 10 hours if the weather is good. Okay, for example, at these days, they're keeping the strait open 8 or 10 hours. Okay, when any vessels enter the strait, no any vessels come from the other side. Okay, this is the very important for the VTS. There is about 16 to 20 pilots is duty on shift. That's why one more suggest you to check with your agent how many vessels requested pilot, because we have system. We can see that which vessels come first and which vessels request the pilot. At the coastal salvage system, you can see it, okay? If you see that the 16 vessels already requested the pilot, maybe one half more it can be do it, but not more than 24. They cannot give the entrance time for the vessel. She can wait the pilot. But there is a one more point. If your vessel's length overall over 150, VTS don't give the permission sailing at the night and the daylight. That's why if your vessel has 150 meters, you should take the pilot at the Istanbul State whatsoever. Not important that the vessels request the pilot or not, because you can wait 1 or 2 days. They keep your vessels. Also, if you have carried the dangerous cargo in Istanbul, for example, 150 meters over, you should take the pilot. And if 200, you should take the tugboat assistance, whatsoever. It depends on your cargo. For example, now they consider the also coal cargo is dangerous cargo. They making the time schedule for this. At the sector Turkey, you wait your turn time. You drop the anchor. What you can do at that? You can do if you have an emergency situation, for example, bunker, lubrication. If you take this special permission, and your vessel can do it. You cannot do it the crew changing at that. Okay. This is the, for example, if you have any problem on board, at the beginning, all masters confirm that I have any problem on board, okay? If you come to any Turkish port, you should take the pilot. If pilot see that there is one problem, even the horn, this is also very important, they wait your vessel to repair at that, or you take the tag assistance and you can pass the step, but you need the special permission. Also, your agent must apply to the harbor master, and VTS, they give to your vessels understand. What we suggest our owners, if you have such problems, okay, we are saying that, for example, if you come to the Bandırma or Gemlik or the Izmit, you should take the pilot, okay? We say that don't take the pilot and change to your SP1 like Greece, even Nemrut, okay? And don't take the pilot. Of course, if you have ability, you pass the strait and drop the anchor and repair it. Otherwise, you should wait at the entrance, okay? But what you face in this case, 2-3 times they charge you pilot HP, okay? Because most of the owners do such trick. That's why VTS make such arrangement for the vessels. They try to punish with the vessels like this way, okay? This is very important. Also, what we suggest to your captains, if you have any problem, don't enter the strait, okay? Wait at the anchorage area, repair it, okay? You can take the technician to there, but don't inform even one word to the VTS. if they hear that any problem, even you say that the pipes is broken or such things, or say that you have problem, and yeah, this is the VTS traffic system. Okay, you can see at the what can I say, versus entrance. Yeah, this is the coastal salvage. You can see at that. Even maybe you see that the three downs. Come back to one more page here, Igor. Come to there again.
Yes, yes, момент.
Not this. Coastal salvage. You come.
Next one.
Next one, come.
This one.
No, not this. No, I'm saying that you see that one page of the coastal salvage. Okay. I will send to you.
Okay.
At that WhatsApp I sent to you.
Yes, момент.
This is the report. Okay. Yeah. So stay there. Okay.
Okay.
This is the web page of the coastal salvage. Okay. If first page it means Türk Boğazları Yeni Planlama, maybe you read. You can do always a schedule, northbound and southbound. At the down there is a ücretler. It means that you can see your what you pay for light dues. Okay. Not there is a sanitary, because sanitary is different payment. Pilotage also is different. You cannot see, but you can calculate at the fees. Yes, this is you can see. If you push it there, Igor.
Which one? Turkish states?
No, fees.
Fees.
Yeah, if you write the versus energy, you can calculate all your versus state. I say this is the light dues expenses. Okay. Pilotage is different, sanitary is different, okay? You can calculate, even it doesn't need to ask your agent, maybe sanitary formula and pilotage formula, if you ask, they can send you can calculate this basically. But what I say, what I see, what is your versus that way, you pay this money to the now Turkish government, even if you have 30,000 debt, you pay minimum $30,000. Okay, even more depend on the pilot and other things. Also, now maybe you know if vessels length overall over 200 meters, you should take the tag escort. Okay, this is the very important. This is the Istanbul. For Dardanelles is 250 meters. And one second, very important. Momentum. Alo. Merhaba, rahatsız ettim. Sağ olun. Bir şey değil mi? Ders değil mi? Bir şey soracağım size. Çalışmalar devam ediyor değil mi? Herhangi bir sorun yok orada. Hı. Tamam, geçiyorsun. Ben çok öyle şeydim. Benim kızım pazartesi günü başlamak istiyordu. Ben sana tekrar alayım mı? Ben Mustafa Bektaş.
Интересный сайт. Я что-то раньше его не видел.
Tamam, hoşçakalın. Alacağım ben size. Hoşçakalın.
Очень интересно.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Yeah, Istanbul State. This is the for calculation. Okay, for Istanbul State, what is the important? I said you, when your vessel has any engine problem, don't inform the VTS. Master should try to solve itself. Okay, you have 7 days to wait at the anchorage. Okay, and then you should make the port clearance, and that's why the vessel has free time at there. What Master in this case say? I'm saying the Black Sea. position. Black sea position is set that are made in the almost instruction, maybe port change. That's why I will wait at the anchorage and you stop at there, you solve your problem. Okay, this is the tips from an entrance. What I request or I suggest your vessels masters. Most of the vessels is rating to the sand SP1 when the vessel sail from port. It doesn't need, okay. For example, today is Friday. The vessel is sailing today evening. For example, today evening is coming to Varna only 16 hours and coming to tomorrow morning, okay. And agent cannot see the vessels entrance, no any documents, and it takes the 1 hour, maybe a little bit more, and lose the time, and the master is cry. That's why what I suggest before sailing of the vessels, instruct your master to send all documents to the agent, and they prepare everything, okay? Because the vessel's delays is not important, and we mandate ourselves, okay? It's important to record it there. If you see it there, at the first page, vessels enters, you can see the VTS record the vessel's name. When the contact, they are saying contact, okay, and they take the turn time. And you can follow at the vessel.
Так, у Мустафы связь не очень получается. Но смотрите, тут мы можем net tonnage внести и там обозначить направление движения, откуда мы идем, и таким образом, тут у нас посчитается.
6 hours they are saying, and don't take the line.
Задержки с интернетом. Vessel Traffic Services Entrance Fee. Это турецкий лира. Mustafa, something wrong with your internet connection.
Me or yours?
No, I think yours.
Because we are not in the war. This is the why. Turkish government system, you know. Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. This is very important, and suggest to keep contact with the master, and even you face problem at the inside the strait, try to solve your problem, and then she go ahead and they take your vessels to Anchorage area or Black Sea or Marmara Sea under escort of the tugboat, but you can free from salvage operation, okay? Even they don't do it, but when you take this line, mooring line from tugs, you face big problem. They will shout too much to you, okay? But don't care to them, I'm saying the masters, and keep calm and solve your problem and proceed it. Because I see these days most of the vessels trying to do this because they are warning the captains. Yeah, come to this chat, Igor, again.
This one?
Yeah, this chat. Yeah, this one. You know, sector Turkey, when you come, okay, it's good. You enter the strait, and of course, this is not care for you, but for masters, every day the sector change the VHF channels, okay, and they follow the VTS instructions. This is very important. Even the vessel take the pilot, okay. It should be keep the straight rules by captain. Sometimes pilots don't do it, okay. Maybe if you come in Istanbul and see, do one way traffic, okay. The vessel for example, go down from right side, the other, everybody keep the right side, okay? There is a road you can consider. If you pass the other road, you should take the permission from VTS. Even pilot said that I will go there, and you will say the pilot that you should take the confirmation from VTS first. Okay, you should be sure about it. Otherwise, you can face the problem. Also, and what I see also for sanitary flag, pilot flag, it's very important for state passage. Also, now there is a new regulation for Strait. It started 1st February this year, new rules, and they give you authorization to the pilot that if they don't like they don't find the safety, the pilot level, he cannot be on board and refuse to vessels to enter the state. This is very important, and pilot level is very important for the vessels. Vessel pass the strait, okay, it's good, and come to sector Kadıköy, and they give to your vessels for anchorage area. This place is very important for vessels, even from coming Black Sea, even coming from Aegean Sea or Marmara Sea. What we are doing the sector Kadıköy Marmara, we are doing everything at there, all supplying, all changing, everything is doing at that. That's why if your vessel is coming from Black Sea, there is no matter, only follow the VTS instruction, drop the anchor, and make the supplying. After supplying, if your vessels wait at there, okay, you have free time, it's calculating totally, okay. Don't take the VTS that I finished all my supplying. Okay, maybe you have problem in the engine. You should make some arrangements. Okay, say that I'm waiting to still supply. Bunker is very easy to say, convince or lubrication. We are saying, and they keep to you at the anchorage area. If you say that my supplying is finished, VTS said that okay, leave it there. Okay, leave it there and stay at the drift position. But due to market, most of the vessels has the ballast and looking for the cargo, and the Marmara Sea, very crowded area. The masters must care too much, especially when the wind from southwest. That's why VTS now open a new anchorage area from Ambarlı, Silivri, left side. I can tell to you, okay. That's why every time you should be careful about it. You can do all supplying at the Marmara Sea. Anchor these places, in Zeyport places, you can use the launch and other things. But if your vessel coming from Marmara Sea or Aegean Sea, drop the anchor to Marmara Sea, you should have the careful. Again, you will follow the VTS instruction. You do all supplying, means bunkering, lubrication, and fresh water or crew changing, everything. If it doesn't need any such supply, for example, for bunkers, for lubrication, for fresh water, it needs to drop the anchor. Otherwise, companies don't permit. Even this is for harbor master's instruction. The vessel can do it the other operation at the drift position. We are saying that the Sivriada, okay. What's happening in this case? If you don't have such supply, it doesn't need any drop the anchor. Don't tell to VTS that I have supplying, because if you say that I have supplying in sector Kadıköy when you enter, about 20 miles, you cannot enter the turn. Okay, you should wait to enter the turn after completion of your supplying. Otherwise, they didn't permit to you. Okay, that's why we instructing as agents to our masters that don't say anything. Okay, you are ready. Confirm that you are ready for enter the strait, and keep your position. Okay, we do supplying at the position. Yeah, it's to come to the, yeah. You see the islands, small islands at there. Okay, so this is this very small islands at here down. If you see south, okay, you can do it at there. After your if you drop the anchor after completion of your supplying, immediately you call to the VTS that I'm ready for enter the strait. They take you turn and you enter the strait. What I see the reports of some peoples that the 8 or 6 hours is to keep the strait is closed is better to navigation. Okay, otherwise too much vessels is waiting at there and enter. I understand from my friends that they are pilot and also our calculation is if you see also that these things every 10 minutes they take the one vessel. Okay, but if the vessel is tanker, is big vessel, of course, this time duration is exceed and increase. Okay, but usually, when you can consider that the every 10 minutes it taken the one vessel to the strait. Okay, this is the important. I tell to you, yeah. For supplying, for crew changing, every time do it. But also one more thing, if your vessel is coming to Marmara Sea port, you should definitely take the pilot. This is the compulsory, okay? Even Izmit Bay, other port, you can do it. There is one more thing in Haydarpaşa, maybe you know, to go to the Black Sea, you can take the port pilot. If the strait is open to northbound, this pilot can take to you out, okay, to the Black Sea directly without any waiting at the strait. We see so many times. There's some vessels has the priority to enter the strait, like passenger vessels, refrigerator vessels, animal vessels. For such vessels can enter the strait under the, of course, control of the VTS with the pilot. They can enter the strait. This is the Istanbul Strait information to you. And I repeat again, if you have vessels length over 150, it's good things to take the pilot. And if over 250, you should take the tugboat escort. If you carry dangerous cargo, it needs also tug for LNG, LPG for such vessels doing. But last this arrangement is February LPG, LNG. If you carry green bunker, they don't give the tug assistance. They have some small arrangement about it. Also, we have the bridge, you know, in this strait, and your length overall, airdraft should be maximum 54. If between 54, 58, you should take the special permission from strait. Also, one times I have faced
54 meters airdraft in Bosphor and 32 meters airdraft in Kerch Bridge, and different more than 20 meters. And why Russian made built that bridge with such small airdraft? Because Ukrainian ports. Sorry, Mustafa. Because Ukrainian ports Mariupol and Berdyansk used big vessels. Yeah. And Russian ports in Taganrog Bay. Small vessels with airdraft 15 meters, not more.
Yeah, but now they have control that in Mariupol. Now they have a problem now.
Да, yes.
Hope you take back Mariupol also. You know, this is the Mariupol, every time Mariupol, Berdyansk, Kerch, you know, is our main load port when we work at the broker, you know, we fix too much cargos. Fired cargos, especially from Mariupol, and steel cargos, but now it's bad. For us, especially our company is working with the Ukrainian peoples, Ukrainian owners, and they face the big problems. You know, they are not calling their vessels to the Ukraine. Yeah, this is the I said for Istanbul Strait, very important. Whatsoever, if even you know the web page, other things, contact with your agents, take the information every time. This is the important things. And to keep the rules is very important. Also, you know, for gas oil and other things, you can use at the strait, okay, there is no problem. But for Turkish ports, you cannot use from Anchorage to berthing of the vessel and the port. This is very important. For COT system and rules, now our country didn't apply anything, and but I think it should be like European things, between 65, 110 or something euro each tons, and they will charge. But now we have been waiting about what they will consider. But now there is nothing about it. Okay, in Turkey for COT for bunker, this is the level. This is the now for on the ports, not the straits. Also, yeah, if any, you know, how can I say, for pollution is very important in the Istanbul Marmara Sea, especially. They control very carefully, don't ballast to the Marmara Sea. You can face big problems, and they don't permit your vessel to sailing after they solve this problem. Now, before they got the guarantee letter from PNI Club, but now I know is they blocked the money, then they giving the permission, and also there's some rules, you know, the Turkish government don't accept it, not on all PNI Club, you know, there's some fake black companies, they don't accept, and they're checking if it's okay. They give your vessels enters permission. Otherwise, you cannot enter to the Turkish straits. Your PNI Club name is also very important. It should be a reliable company. You know, at the past, I know it's the one company in the Turkey make such bullshit. Okay, they make like a PNI Club, and the vessel has a problem. Collision had a problem, and the government charging the money, but no any people against the people. That's why that's why now they make the new regulation. They're checking the all PNI clubs. Then they're giving to your vessels enters. I repeat, when your vessels come to the Istanbul Marmara port, you should definitely take the pilot. For the other Sea, what I can see, even you can do it at their supplying, okay? Before it was not, but now if you see the just Gökçeada, such places, Bozcaada places, is Anchorage, you can make the ballast tank or hold cleaning. They now new regulation again. They give you some confirmation, government, some companies to make such cleaning, okay? In Dardanelles Sea also you can do it bunker operation, sewage operation, you can do it, okay? There is no problem. Dardanelles Sea, there is only one point for masters, the other is okay, there is no problem. It's not a point, maybe if you see, if you turn mostly 90 degrees, it's very hard, other is okay for captains. They don't use too much pilot deck there also. Also, Istanbul Strait, what I see, I have I can give you some information about it. Passage about 3,300 each month, about 3,303 each month passing the Turkish Istanbul Strait and very close to Dardanelles Strait. 4% about between vessels length overall 250 up to 300. 7% 200 to 225, 50, sorry. 26% 150 200. Most vessels 100 150 37%. Then small coasters is passing. Mostly is passing the general cargo vessels 32%, container 15%, bulk carrier 18%. Also tanker and chemical tankers is 13 and 8% is passing from Turkish Strait. Okay. I said repeat again about they keep the strait open 6 and 8 hours. Then they closing and passing. But if the weather is bad at the Black Sea, okay, they keep open. Okay, they will keep open the strait because at the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, if you remember, especially Sea River types vessel has big problems and sank down, and that's why with so much problem with the authorities, even you see that the bad weather and you're keeping vessel the outside and vessel has the big problem, sunk and crack. That's why they are very careful about it and keeping the strait is open at the bad weather. This year, I didn't see too much fog, especially spring and autumn times. We faced too much spring fog and the strait is closed, but this year we didn't see it. The weather is good for vessels, and especially these days, not too much vessels waiting. If the vessels come, she can enter her arrival or next convoy, definitely catch it, okay? This is the things. Istanbul Strait, I explained. Moment, I will check my notes. Yeah, also I informed to you, if your vessels come to the, also it's important, some vessels coming to shipyards, okay, but at this stage, not too much vessels. We have at the shipyard, 65% is working because maybe, in the Turkish economy is very strange, it's very high, increasing the prices, and most of the owners is escaping from Turkey to go to especially Croatia, Greece, Bulgaria is now one is better to go to there. Okay, if you're at the past when you have problem, you go to the Tuzla region without any problem. But now too much there's a VTS systems. Okay, Tuzla VTS, Izmit VTS, and if you have no confirmation from here at this chart is old. There is also one Izmit sector, okay, your shipyard must conform to the VTS, then you permit your vessel to go to the proceed Tuzla, okay. Tuzla is very strange places for repairing for the vessel, especially rules, laws, according to laws, you cannot repair the vessel at the anchorage, okay. There is no permission. But you find some way, you speak your agent, and you can do it at this, okay? But firstly, you should take the permission from shipyard. This is the Gebze, Tuzla, you see, this is the places, okay? You can do it, okay? At the Qatar region, now too much vessels. Now, if your vessels coming from Izmit region, you can wait at the Qatar region to enter the strait if you don't have any supply. Even you can do it the supplying at there, you take the permission from Tuzla, most of the suppliers also at the Tuzla for custom purposes is easy than the Zport. Zport is now very strict. Okay, you send all documents, take the permission, and to go out to the vessel. At the past, maybe Igor know, and my owners know, and if I some have done, okay, they suggest me to pay the money, but well, at the time there was no worries. The Mariupol, the vessels calling most of Mariupol. I asked them the vodka, and the 1 case vodka, and I take the 1 case vodka from vessel with the lunch. Now even we cannot take the 1 bottle vodka from lunch. Okay, they give the vessels, and I take, and that's why I have enough vodka at the vessel office. It was good to do for us, but now there is no opportunity for us. Yes, for Tuzla, I told to you. Yeah, also Dardanel we have also bridge. At this bridge, 64 meters for air draft. Okay. Last month there is a one vessel is called to the bridge also, but it was a Sea River type vessel. There was no any problem at the bridge, but the vessel has lost her power and got directed to bridge like USA, and but we are lucky there is no problem. This is the things I informed to you. Yeah. Also, this week we have a change. We make a new. How can I say? Companies for pilotage is changing. Okay. İzmit Bay. Some companies take it to the new all Turkish ports. There's an auction, okay? Companies was changed. That's why I suggest to you to contact with your agents that take the new rules. And this is the very important. I believe that this pilotage will be increased because according to new auction, private companies give about 90% of the revenue to the government. Very, very high. And new also pilotage, you can face the problem at the near future will be increased. If I know the Turkey, okay? Yes, for Turkey, this is the straits. We have several items for calculation. In this calculation, you see the fees, okay? Transit fees, I said you must do NRT, but to call to Turkish port or leaving from Turkish port, this light dues and light dues change, okay? It's more or less, I don't know how they will find the way to the government to increase also this because very big difference about it, okay? That's why be careful when your agent is calculate your state expenses. Also, what I see at these days, due to very high state expenses, definitely ask your agent invoice, okay, original invoice, because VTS sometimes, coastal salvage send us notice this money will be paid, and then with the electronic system and the bank system, we are paying it this. We pay it 6 days for light dues and pilotage, 3 days sanitary fee. We definitely must pay. Otherwise, there is a interest and very high. That's why we share it. Okay. But what I suggest to check if you control, especially handy-size vessels or more bigger vessels, for these expenses. For example, if you have, I know at such it was before too much Ukrainian companies, big vessels, even Russian companies. That's why most careful about it. Okay. what else I said? Yeah, this is the straight information I will tell. For vessels should keep every time all equipments order, okay? Especially ACE system device is also should be open. I said also sanitary fee. Yeah, also one more thing, this is the important. If you have any problem on board, it's the sick crew, okay? Immediately call to the, I think your agent sent before, sanitary authority, okay? Master and sanitary authority contact. If he decide that this crew should go out, okay, then authority take this crew, especially they take their own boat, but at this days they mostly charge these things for agency, okay? They take
Mustafa, what do you mean? Health problem?
Health problem. For example, your crew is broken the leg or any problem, health problem, health problem, and sick person, okay? And immediately call to this authority and understand. If your crew is left, you should drop the anchor, okay? You're left from a vessel. If this crew break down to your set management, you cannot sail, okay? You must care about it, okay? You cannot sail from Turkish sea. That's why this is very important. Take care about it when what you are calling. I thought it is, yes. Also, I said you can wait 168 hours, about 7 days at the anchorage, okay? To do stay at the anchorage area without any problem. Also at the port, also you can wait it. At past, you know, maybe you remember they taking the monthly or 1 year, but now they calculating the daily. Okay, for example, if you stay 20 days, they calculate to 20 days. Okay, it doesn't need that the 1 year or so something. Okay. For crew changing between Turkish ports, it is not permission, okay? This is the take care it, okay? You can do it also, but it will be hard, you know. You know the way, but it's hard for this way. Do it at the port, okay? From South Cyprus, must we are facing if the vessel call to Turkish port or not. You cannot call to Turkish ports. If not emergency situation, you cannot do it to supplying also even the Marmara Sea. You should care about it, okay? For if your vessel is coming from Cyprus. One more thing, if your vessels leave from shipyard or coming to shipyard, you have a discount at the pilotage, okay? This is very important, 50%. Or if overtime don't calculate, but it's doing, okay? You can pay some, you cannot pay some fees, for example, like dues at the port, but now they call VTS fee like this, few dollars also they are charging. From, if your vessel is coming to Yalova, I definitely suggest you gain contact with your agent. At the winter time, you cannot do clearance at the anchorage. It needs to berth the vessel, and they don't. If you're definitely again, you should take the confirmation from your shipyard. Then you drop the anchor at the Yalova. Yalova is very strict, okay, for shipyards. Most of the vessels come at that. That's why again contact with your agent, and they give you more information. Okay, not easy like Tuzla. Okay, there. Yes, for COT, I said you, we have no any regulation now. We are waiting what will be happen. Yeah, this is what I give the information. If you have any ask question, I can try to reply.
У кого есть вопросы? Any question, please? I have a question regarding CO2 emissions. What you can say about that? A time ago we read some news from the Turkey. The Turkish parliament has approved a carbon pricing mechanism for the shipping sector, etc. So
There is
we
no,
ah,
yeah, they asked our economic ministry about it, okay?
mhm,
They said that there is no such things, and they accept just entries of the Dardanelles Sea, for using the gas oil or other things, okay? Low sulfur other things. For COT, there is no, but at the factory they have, it's the cement, steel, energy factories, okay? They are charging COT, okay? There's also container, I know they are charging, but for vessels, for like bulk carrier or other things, or for vessels, there is no. But it will be future, for charging the money. But yesterday, our government is accepted climate regulation of the Europe. Maybe yesterday, I think 2 days ago. What will be, we will see at the future what they will do it. And of course, due to our economy, they are trying to make money from everybody. In Turkey now is the very most expensive country in the Europe, I believe.
Yes, thank you very much. And what about P&I list? Last time you show us P&I list with
Yeah, this
P&I
is the
clubs.
same. Yeah, this PNI clubs is accepted by Turkish authority. I said the reason because the vessel facing the problem, government don't see any company that to pay this money. Especially it's cabin. That's why they made this statement that this clubs is only acceptable to pass a strait. Otherwise, they don't accept your vessels.
Understood. And what the vessel can state and change the P&I for proceeding, or what?
Before enter the state, you send also PNI club certificate, okay?
Mhm.
After, when you collected this document, you load the system, and the VTS is confirming. When you come, for example, sector Kumkali for Dardanel or Turkey, if they don't accept, you cannot enter the state. That's why PNI club is very important. Even the port also, not only state. Even the port is very important. If port harbor masters check, the sea not acceptable, you cannot load or discharge your vessels at there.
Understood. Any question to Captain Mustafa? У кого есть вопросы к Мустафе? So time is completed, and
Yeah, one thing, Igor,
yes.
I see most of the vessels using now is Indonesian, India, Egypt cruise, okay, or Filipino. That's why our regulation every time is changing. Ask your agent that for such regulation, because sometimes we take the visa at the airport, it's out through or airport. That's why, or if no visa, okay, coming to Turkey, but for example, Indonesia, no visa, or India, and they cannot enter the Turkey, okay? Yeah, this is the old office, Igor. We have problem with the web page. We learned it 2 days ago. Now we will trying to solve this problem.
Understood.
This is the old office, yeah.
Anyway,
No, this is a new office. Yeah, sorry, new office. Yeah, it means new office 2 years, last 2
New
years.
office in another place, yeah?
Yeah, this is the period. Yeah, no, this place.
Understood. No, it's an old one and you have another one, new one.
Yeah, old one. You remember, you had come up and here you didn't come.
What means that your company earn big money and also you
No,
can.
you know, our building is like, how can I say, to us is owned to us. It's the same square, and there is a nearby one building altogether. Okay. In Turkey, you know, is construction is very. I mean, house construction is very earnable business, good business. And next to our building is said that our building is not good for earthquake. Okay, and we objection, but 4 years at the court we tried, but at that time, court time, there was an earthquake in Turkey, and judge is afraid and said that this building is not enough, not good, not safety, and said that that's why you must leave. This is the building belong to us, but that's why we left and we come to these places. It's Koşuyolu. Maybe, you know, if people know, there's so much shipping company there. This building also, we can say there are 2 hours also, especially Engin, because, you know, my partner.
Could you send us a visit card, your visit card with address? Maybe some
Address
people
is
from
you see, address Koşuyolu, Sarı Yumurta Sokak.
Kashio.
It's right, yeah. It's below you can.
Okay, anyway, we need your visit card to connect you if any from other people.
Okay.
Also, we have a few questions, and the first question from Olga. Could Mustafa share with us this list P&I?
Yeah, sure, I can say. I think you have. I sent to you. You have now.
Just a moment. Not
Before
yet.
I sent to you. Moment, I will check it out.
The WhatsApp or which one?
The previous lesson I sent to you.
Okay, Mustafa sending, and also Alexey Derdiev has a question.
Yeah.
Alexey?
Good evening again. Yes, I have some questions. The first one is about how to pay fees that you mentioned before. Do we need to involve the local agent from Turkey to pay for passing the
No.
Bosphor and everything else?
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
better?
now in the Turkey also maybe I forgot to tell. New rules for agency companies. Government is trying to get some blockage money. Okay, I think 500,000 or something. I don't remember. I forgot. Okay, because most of the people now is leaving. Okay, and saying that opening the company, there is a just 1 second. I'm sorry. 1 second, son. They opened their own company, okay? But government now is saying that the people should have some education, okay? Blockage the money, but now they are working over these rules, okay? Then protect the owner's right, especially because I know at the past I founded the Fiat company. Agent is made maybe 2015, I think, over $1 million. Didn't pay the government, and they be rich. Now it's more easy to be rich, okay? And we see the payment order from a strait. For example, I will send to you, Igor. Just close it. How can I send this? I don't know. One second. I will show to you, okay, my email system. Keeping the one second, sorry. Igor, I sent you two messages to you, okay?
Yes.
For example, this vessel is passed yesterday, okay? This is we are taking such email from government, okay? Coastal salvage, okay? This is
Yes.
for example, you see the vessels light dues expenses, okay? How much? 13 or 10, maybe, I don't see exactly. And this is the for light dues. Also, I sent the pilot age also. This vessel take the pilot, okay? Even not compulsory to pass the earliest, we suggest, and she take the pilot, and this is the light dues, okay? This is the things and system at the, by email we are taking. This, when we see immediately this company cost of salvage reflect these expenses to the bank, okay? There is a bank, there is a system, this company, it means cost of salvage, you see your debt as agent, okay? You have a special interest, you see this debt, and within 6 days, you pay this money, okay? For sanitary, you can pay also, okay? But they didn't send any notice. You follow this debt, and you pay it within 3 days. It even again the bank system. You are paying this everything with the bank system.
Okay, thank you very much. Understand. And one more little question, if it's possible. Maybe you heard something about updates of customs regulations in the Turkey connected to the example, if cargo origin is Ukraine, but the shipper and bill of lading is a Turkish company, is it a problem to call the Turkish port as port of transshipment of anything? Because cargo could be blocked by customs of Turkey. Is it true?
Yeah, not only cargo, just on it. Even to send the money is problem, okay? For example, why? Just a minute. For example, if your yesterday I faced a problem with you take the such notice, for example, from bank. Igor, you can open it. Okay, I explain to you. Okay, this is the Crimea, Donetsk, Sevastopol, Luhansk, Zaporozhye, and Kherson. Okay. If you do any business with these places, okay, Turkish authorities don't permit it. That's why, yeah, you see, that's why now we are not accepting even the cargo. Okay, if your vessel is coming, but what are you doing? Even Russia, I see is carry the cargo to Samsung or Mersin. It's grain cargo or coal cargo. Okay, what I see, they changing the bill of lading manifest and they transport as a Turkish cargo. It making some trick in the Turkey. But if you say the Ukraine, this is the ex-Ukraine, not that the ex. If such places, it belong to these places, Turkish authority don't accept it. Even you cannot send any money to there.
Okay, that's clear, but I mean a little bit different things. I mean, if a Turkish company buying some cargo from Ukraine, and
There is no
this is
problem.
mentioned,
We are taking. We have no problem with Ukraine.
so Turkish company could be mentioned in bill of lading.
Yeah,
Right?
transshipment it can be possible everywhere. You can do it.
Mhm.
But
Because
if this place is coming from this place, you cannot do it. Okay.
yes, this is clearly understand. Thank you.
But in Turkey, I said even coming these places, what I see at the church, Sivasspor, I think, so much cargo is carried to Turkey. In the black list, some vessels I remember. One times, not Ukraine, but it's from Chechnya place, Russian places. There was a coal cargo. Our company was not too bad. Even now it's carrying. They said me that changed the bill of lading and manifest to Izmit Bay. Okay. Even I was agent of this company. I didn't accept it. What is the result? I lost the company because maybe I earn the money, but if some complain or other things, even government no. Okay, but if bad something, this is the government. You cannot believe the government. And if they should change their mind, you lost everything. That's why we said that we cannot do this business. And we lost the company. It was a strong company, but we are not carrying the cargo or other things. That's why we are not doing.
If we talk about this case in connection to the cargo type, maybe the restrictions connected to the cargo type, because we had some case with fresh eggs in container, and it was the problem because the Turkish company mentioned in bill of lading, but cargo origin was Ukraine, and if it
maybe weapon or something.
Excuse me,
Weapon.
could you repeat, please?
Weapon.
No, no, just fresh eggs. But as I understood, it's connected to the policy of export cargoes of Turkey, because your country also exports a lot of such cargo.
Maybe it can be some products cannot be exported. Okay, for example, we see that, for example, I'm saying the vegetables, lemon, it was forbidden to export, okay? Or some cargoes also some forbidden. That's why you can face. But this is the container. It's not my experience side, okay? But if you have any problem, I can check with my friends, okay? Even with the custom peoples about it, if you have any problem, okay? But I am not experienced with the container vessels. Especially we are experienced dry cargo and other things.
Yeah, thank you. I understood about
I understand the
containers.
point. Yeah.
Yes, but maybe there is some kind of cargo not in containers that has the restrictions in the Turkey, such restrictions that I mentioned
Yeah.
mentioned
Yeah. They
before. So
charge tax.
that's why I asked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
understand.
yeah, this is
Okay.
the PNL club list. Now is acceptable by Turkish government.
Ага, understood. Thank you very much, Mustafa. Time is coming to complete. And if nothing to us,
Yeah,
if
well, one thing I remember, you said
yes,
that this you can do also spare parts delivery to vessels, but in Turkey now it's expensive, like everything. If you have chance to deliver at the European ports, you can do it to your vessels, but even in Turkey you can do it. Okay.
mhm, understood. So, thank you very much, Mustafa. Nice to hear you again.
Welcome.
И
And how is the Odessa? How is the war?
last night
How
was good, but yesterday two ballistics missiles came into port and make a problem with
that's the point.
one vessel and some steel
Oh,
coils cargo. Yes, yesterday,
we haven't read it.
yesterday at daytime, 3 p.m. like that.
Oh, we didn't read that in the newspaper, or I didn't read it.
No, we have some pictures I will send you. Steel coils damages and one vessel.
Yeah,
Also,
I hope it.
died two military guys and also some people has health problem after that in the port. In the port.
Pity, pity. You know, it's Intresco office at there.
Oh, Intresco office
Collapsed.
crushed by the missile.
Yeah.
1 year ago.
Yeah, maybe too.
Thank you very
It's
much,
pity,
Mus. And yes.
I hope it's finished and we come all live again, and I come to Odessa every year, enjoying it there. And it was good stay for me, with good friends. Okay.
Valery has a question. Valery, go ahead.
No, in fact, it's not a question. I just want to give more information about these two missiles which came yesterday to Odessa because the vessel was under our company agency attendance. Unfortunately, two shore guys, let's say, die. One is driver, another one is port stevedore, and two guys from vessels get injury, but they are okay. They were stitched in hospital and delivered on vessel back. Yeah, but the damage to the vessel it's huge, and considering the situation, owner even decided not to do any repair and to sail from the vessel as early as possible, just because the crew is scared and they did a strike, small strike on the vessel, asking for immediate evacuation. Yeah.
Which country's vessels? Whose owners?
It's under Syrian management, yeah. And unfortunately, it's not the first time where where the Syrian crew get injury. I mean, after this missile attack, it's not the first time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that this vessel has no PNI club. I think if it's Syrian vessels.
Or some
And
Syrian
most of
PNI.
the Syrian owners also in Turkey now located and controlling the vessels from Turkey.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, give me please few minutes. I just want to share my experience while I was working in Turkish ports. Maybe if our colleagues have time and if Mr. Mustafa don't mind, I would be pleased to share it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so just short, yeah. First of all, no, I want to inform all our colleagues that the most important is to have the reliable agent in Turkey because he can handle all the issues. All the issues. You
Yeah.
know what Mr. Mustafa said? It's true. There are a lot of tricks which can be done just not to lose the turning passage or whatever. Even if you want to have a crew change or supply, everything. Let's say is possible, but you must have the reliable agent. Is one thing. Another thing, it's the pilots and the pilots who are acting now like an authority because they have a power from the harbor master office to put a fines in order to replenish the Turkish budget. Because of economy situation in Turkey, the government is looking for any possibility for just to find, even if you make a wrong step aside, just to find and to get the money. And that's why all the masters during transit, they should follow all these SOLAS rules with the signals, with Tessera, to keep vessel in good condition, to keep the hatches closed, because you cannot do any
Yeah.
repair on the way, and Tessera. About the environment pollution, it's true, because there are the government using the drones, especially during daytime, who is controlling,
Yeah.
monitoring the water area on the anchorage where the vessel, a lot of vessels, as you can see, a lot of vessel is waiting for the passage, and they're monitoring what is going on, especially when some ballast or dirty water is being pumped out in Marmara Sea. No, and of course, everybody knows that Marmara and Black Sea is a special zone, so nothing allowed in regards to the disposal of ballast or ocean waters or even as beach waters. But what I want to say about the agent, I would suggest the ship owners or ship managers who is working with agents to ask for the decont. Decont is a confirmation of payment which done by agent to authorities, because there are a lot of cases when you remit the money to agent and agent disappear, and next time when you will pass the channel, authorities just will arrest your vessel, and unless you have this decont, you have no other evidence, and you should pay, let's say, twice, sorry. So it's like
Even you have the decont, it's a system, computer system is permit your for such tricks, so they can issue the decont, like, is SWIFT, you carry freight, you ask the SWIFT, and you see this is the freight, and who told me? People, it's the one companies, provision companies ask the SWIFT, and all SWIFT is the failed, it should be a reliable person. This is the very important, okay? You should believe your agent, and you must know. If it come to you, okay, even the owners, what I see, I'm doing this business since 30 years. If someone has come to me, immediately call, knock to my door, and say that to do it my agent, I suspect, who are you? How do you find me? Where? Okay. If, for example, I'm doing the agent, if Igor is suggest, okay, someone is, I know the guy suggest, okay, but if people I don't know, I don't accept. Okay, I do it, but first I take the money, okay? Like your station, if you don't know the people, especially control big vessels, very, very careful. I see some agent is controlling and passing the 10 vessels. 10 vessels, it means 30, 40, 50, $500,000, $1 million, maybe over the $1 million, it's the 1 month. If big vessels come from, for example, Ukraine or Russia or Warner to go to China, maybe they never come, okay? Never come, and nobody knows the pay. That's why companies pay the money, $1 million on the pocket agent, okay? That's why it's
And
very, very important, yeah.
yeah, and just few words about the supply and the cost. In fact, what I noticed that no, Turkish, let's say, manufacturing, I mean, this industrial manufacturer are, no, let's say, not working properly, or it's probably because of low salary and because of high cost of materials. And that's why some local ship chandlers, what they did, they just import the goods from the China and sell it to you. The quality, it's more or less, no, let's say, suitable, but if you prefer to have a good quality product, then it's better to take supply in Piraeus or in Malta, whatever. Yeah, but you will have much better quality of the products. Yeah. But in fact, the price, I mean, because we have compared, different equipment. No, it depends, of course, of your necessity, but the price, it's reasonable. I mean, in Turkey for supplies, even though that it's still high, and it's made in China.
Yeah, now
But as I said, you should have one agent who will settle and who will handle everything. All your headaches, let's say, they can take on their shoulders. Yeah, it's 100%. They can do it.
Yeah, for in Turkey is now salary is not less. Okay, now due to salary increasing, also inflation is very high in Turkey. It's about government said about 40%, but this is not correct. It's a 70% now. Before it was over 100%. Okay, this is the economic crease. You know, in the Turkey as center of the sharing, products, fruits, sharing. Okay, it's a 1 kilogram sharing price is $20 now in Turkey. This is unbelievable. In Turkey, fruits before less than $1 each kilograms whatsoever. No, not important. This is for example, summer fruits is $1 or $1.50. Now you cannot find such fruits less than $3. This is very high. In Turkey, we have really good, high economic crease, and that's why your state expenses is increased this first July. Okay, 15%. It was increased, trying to take the money from everybody. And this 2 days ago, auction for Parliage, I said private company must give the 90% of the revenue. This is the very high. It's pushing the people. I don't know what's going on. But Turkey now is not easy. Also, the shipyard also faced a big problem. It's coming to vessels. The shipyard agreed to $10. Okay, but when the vessel leaving, they asking the $20. This is the shit. And I also few days ago, one agency company do it that they have some, debt of the agency owner. They ask some tax, some trick. But our company working with the owners with the open account. It means they have a debt, maybe 20, 50, I don't know, 100, maybe over $100,000. They are saying the tax policy, other things. Hey, yes, there is now strict control in the Turkey agency. They are trying to now new regulation. We will see what they will do it. They don't want people to open the company very easily. Okay, especially for your money procedure, because they are not paying. Okay, people is taking the salary to $2,000, but with the one vessel passing they have good communication with the owners, for example, is working. They are saying that why you are giving $2,000 or $1,000 to the this company, I opened my company, I will pay the half, and after 1 year, 2 years, but third year, you will see that Apple is not seeing these people. Even you can see this for provision company, even for agency company, you can see such people in Turkey. And in the future, it will be more. If the economy goes like that, if the budget of this state expenses high, and people will consider that why I am working is calculate all my life I cannot earn the money and say to go away because they don't care that their business, okay, reliable or not. This is the money for you. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you. Mhm.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, Captain Mustafa.
Do you hope peace come to your countries very soon and we see each other?
I hope.
Mm.
And Musa, have a good vacation with
Thank you very
family.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
see you
kendine, kendine iyi bak.
Teşekkür ederim. Спасибо большое.
So, наше занятие закончено. Всем спасибо. Пока. Teşekkür ederim.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.